Eggman snatched Amy, Eggman said he'll trade his Amy for the emerald. I have to think about that one. There's no time for jokes. Eggman's ready to fire that weapon again. Tails, Amy, hold on, I'm coming.
Alright, welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. It's time to get in on some crazy gadgets.
Hey.
As it turns out, well, seems like Amy got captured by Eggman. So looks like it's up to us, or Sonic in this case, to go back, drop everything, and go try to save her.
It's like, oh, this is what happens when you bring her along and she doesn't contribute.
We didn't want to bring her along.
Yeah, that's where it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, if you're not going to contribute, you're pretty much here to be kidnap bait.
Oh, man. It's like...
I mean, it's like you're just begging for it at this point.
Seriously. I mean, it's like, Amy, the least you could have done was just hide. Or something, you know.
Don't you have a hammer, Amy?
Yeah, really.
She must have left it back on Earth. Oh god damn it! Hold on a second.
But she can summon that thing at will.
Yeah, she can.
Oh god, that's right.
I mean, there's a reason, like, you know, she's known for having what is called hammer space. She can literally pull a hammer anywhere.
And we're in space.
Also, I was wrong about the screen nuke power-up showing up only in that on that Mission Street level with Tails. I completely forgot that was something you can legitimately pick up in this level. I thought after that it was just an item you can only pick up, like if you're lucky enough to dig it up in any of Knuckle and Rouge's levels. God damn it. I completely forgot there was a thing. Alright, whatever. I got an extra life, so it's fine, alright? It's like whatever. It's like, Christ. Also, I believe this is the first time where we're introduced to these gun robots that have the shields. But yeah, for Sonic's case, like thanks to the somersault, Sonic can easily bypass the shield, just somersault below the shield and just destroy them. However, with everybody else, I guess technically for Dr. Eggman and Tails, their projectiles will obviously be deflected off of the shield. So for Dr. Eggman and Eggman's case, you would simply just have to wait until they lower their shields or put the shields to the side, whip out their guns, and try to do a charged shot at you. At that point, that's when you can retaliate with a charged shot from your bazooka. Or from your laser cannon, I should say. And speaking of somersault, now we have upgraded to the fire somersault. So
now,
yes.
how do I summon the fire?
Now Sonic 2 also has a fire somersault, which means he too can also break iron containers with ease.
Again, how does he generate the fire?
Well, with the fire bracelet. I like the long pause you have there, Brian. It's like, wow, okay, that shut me up. I can't believe I didn't even figure out that's where the fire came from. Alright. Alright, look, Sonic didn't start the fire, okay? I'm just saying.
Not the tubes in this level.
Oh, what was that?
Lots of tubes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, look! My security system worked! The mace hit him!
That was me being a dunce.
And they fired me for installing that thing. They fired you for putting it in an anti-gravity zone.
Yeah, so it's like, for one thing, if you haven't noticed, it's like, yeah, you can manipulate the gravity just by flipping those switches. And you cannot get in on those you can't get into that special area unless if you're lucky enough to get past those spiky spinning balls or whatnot. Which again, I was a dunce of getting hit by those, but I got there anyway, so it's all good.
Like, oh, gravity.
I liked it better when I could defy gravity, like Dr. Eggman at one level. It was great. This one is like, yeah, you can manipulate the flow of gravity from the switches, but it's just not the same, though. Oh, wait. Hey, I heard you want to hurt. I heard you want to know how to defy gravity. No, wait, come back. How do I get off this thing?
Can Froggy defy gravity?
So you flip the switch, dumb.
There's no switch, though. There's only Froggy. Wait, Froggy! Oh, God.
It's like, well, then learn the light dash to 1.
Yes! That was cool!
A for awesome. Oh, now we're back here to get objectively the most useless power-up in the whole game.
Set you free, follow me, set me free.
I forget all about this power-up.
Well, because you never use it. There's no reason to.
Yeah, it's where it's like, no, pick up an enemy and hurl them. That's where it's like, I completely forget that this exists.
Well, like, what's the point of it, though?
Like, I got a little flying ship. I can collect them.
Hey, Mom, check out my Transformer.
Can you collect Omocho?
Why would you want to?
So you can chuck it into something?
Let's go for a ride, Omocho.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck you, Omocho.
Yeah, that's what I would use it for. So you're gonna be my meat shield. You're gonna be the tank in this game.
Wait, was I on mute this whole time?
Yes.
Oh, shit. How long have I been on mute for?
For that whole segment of getting the magic gloves.
Oof. Okay. But it wasn't for the beginning, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I was about to say, I was like, you don't need the magic capture Omocho. You could do that even without the upgrade. That's what makes it even better.
Yeah. But yeah, even then, why did it even matter to even get them anyway? Because, again, what reason would you have to use them?
Yeah, you already have, like, the homing attack at the very least, amongst all these other moves, so it's like, yeah, what's the point of giving Sonic a move that allows you to initially throw a projectile at an enemy?
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor!
Sonic, you may want to just keep walking forward. Don't stop. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Sonic's been encapsulated.
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy.
Oh no! Whoa! It's like, damn it, Tails!
Tails, I'm turning you into a rug.
Now let's suspend reality and let's say that Sonic was indeed carrying the real Emerald. It's like, okay, you put him in this tube to shoot him into space. Uh-oh, he's got the real Emerald. What now, Doc?
Oh shit! Oh no! How do I turn this thing off? No! My Emerald!
Joke's on you! I wanted to go out this way. Now you'll never blow up the world.
Such a suck, Eggman.
Can I do hiss.
And biggest Deus Ex Machina bullshit in the entire game.
It has the same
Seriously.
length and properties as a real Chaos Emerald, so...
It's like,
Yeah, but
apparent-
even then, it's like Sonic's
learn-
never done
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
before.
yeah, it's like you've never even attempted chaos control before, and you pulled it off with a fake emerald. Yeah, I call bullshit.
I saw Shadow do it with a real Chaos Emerald. I felt inspired.
I won't give up!
And it's like, it's like, you know, again, I guess it's as we've established, everybody can use chaos control in this series.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, rematch between Tails and Eggman. So now it's like some new things you can expect between this fight. Like regardless if you're fighting this boss battle as Tails or Dr. Eggman. First of all, if you land a successful hit, they could either unleash that rainbow laser of theirs, which while it does cover a lot of ground or whatever, it is rather easy to dodge. Or they can
Proton
do
cannon!
this. Yeah, and they can easily just shoot a barrage of missiles at you. Which, again, if you keep running around the same direction, if you keep moving, then you will not get hit by the missiles at all.
I guess he was just a regular hedgehog.
And now, there was a reason. Now, usually I would leave the victor of that Tails versus Eggman fight, but due to the events that have occurred throughout from this point onward, it only makes sense for me to just leave the fight on the cliffhanger. Because for those of you who are familiar with this game, you should already know exactly how the fight will end up anyhow. Not gameplay wise, but more so from the cutscene.
Whoa, Sonic! You pulled some bullshit there, buddy!
It's like, whoa, somehow I managed to use Chaos Control and appear right in front of you of all. Whoa, what are the odds?
Sonic, I believe that's something called writer's block.
Could you help them? This is our last chance. I got it. When the cannon fires, I'll slam dunk it in there.
I'll slam this massive rock into the cannon.
Come on
I
and
will
slam!
destroy it.
And welcome to the jam!
Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get on the floor and jam. Alright, and now for another massive plot twist with Rouge the Bat. Oh no! It was a direct order from the president!
From the president. Now I know who you are. You're that government spy, Rouge the Bat, aren't you?
So, Rouge the Bat, you're that government spy, Rouge the Bat I've heard so much about. Wait, that didn't come out right.
It's like, you think she would have like a government code name?
And the real identity of Rouge the Bat is Rouge the Bat. I never would have guessed. That's how I always got that form of dialogue from. It's like, oh, so you're that government spy, Rouge the Bat I know so much about. Rouge the Bat.
What's next? Tony Stark is Tony Stark.
Oh, and I don't know if you noticed from the newspaper, and
Yeah, the Bio-Lizard.
yeah, the Bio-Lizard.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like, I know, technically this is the first hint that we've had that, you know, oh, Shadow may not be the ultimate life form, it's actually this other creature. So it's
That
like,
was the prototype.
yeah, but that's where it's like, you know, it's like, you know, I'm just gonna, I know I've said this in the past, like, probably, like, on my own channel, like, you know, way back in the day, but it's like, yeah, I'm just saying this here. Of all, like, the Sonic, like, final boss fights and stuff, like, I don't know, SA2, I thought had a pretty disappointing final boss fight, and I think it's really just because it's like, they literally dropped this whole Bio-Lizard shit right at the last minute, and it's like, oh, hey, guys, here's the real threat, and it's like, fucking what?
It was kind of a last minute thing, but I mean, it's kind of weird too. I mean, it's like, yeah, on one hand, it was like something they threw in at the last minute, but on the other hand, it's like, as strange as it may sound, I find that to be one of the more memorable boss battles out there, like alongside Chaos.
Oh, Chaos kicks the shit out of BioLizard.
I'm sure for most people it does, but it's like you know what? I think it's also coming from a guy who played more of Sonic Adventure 2 way more than the first adventure game. So it could just be some bias on my end. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle more than I played Sonic Adventure, the remake. I played 2 more than 1, but it's just, I don't know, it's just the build up to the final boss for the first game was way more satisfying than it was in this game.
Right, yeah. In regards to like build up and such, it's like, yeah, I can understand like how Chaos can, like they do a much better job with like building up to that one final battle in Adventure 1, because it's like, this is an entity that has been a reoccurring thing like since the beginning of the game. Unlike the BioLizard in this game, where it's like, yeah, pretty much like what you said, they pull this out at the last minute. I mean, it's like, yeah, one would say, oh, they gave hints about the BioLizard from the computer screen, like after that pyramid fight and Rouge is hacking into the computer, or we saw the BioLizard in the newspaper. But it's like, well, for first-time players like me, when I played this game for the first time, I wasn't observant enough to know that hint. So when I saw this BioLizard for the first time, my mind was blown. I was like, where did this thing come from?
Yeah, and even then, it's also like, I mean, yeah, they drop hints of it near the end of the game.
Well, yeah, exactly. Whatever hints that they did, like what lack of hints that they did, it was still like near end game at the same time. So it's just like, yeah.
Well, it's like, but it's like even like what you were saying before, like, oh, it was on the computer screen and stuff, and it's like, yeah, technically, yes, we were exposed to BioLizard, but it was literally just like, oh, this is what it looks like. As for what it was, what its purpose was, all that other shit, nothing. We get fucking nothing until you get to the final story. That's what really bugs me about this, is that even though it technically was dropped, and that instance with Rouge holding up the paper to Shadow is like the most blatant one out of all of them, again, they're not telling you anything. It's just, oh, hey, we got this thing now. And it's like,
it exists.
What? Yeah, it exists. That's it.
I mean, how Gerald Robotnik went from a giant lizard thing to a tiny black hedgehog is beyond us.
All right.
That's where we have Shadow the Hedgehog to fill in the fucking blanks.
Yeah, it's like, all right, look. Gerald Robotnik's first attempt at making an ultimate life form, it went horribly, hence the BioLizard. So that's why he got the help of Black Doom.
It's like, I fucked up my first experiment, so I'm gonna ask the help from an alien that wants to destroy all life to help me create the ultimate life form. Brilliant!
Let me show you how it's done.
Shadow, you just made things worse.
It's like,
Right.
oh my god, this fucking character in this series.
And this is why Shadow had its prime in this game and in this game only, unfortunately.
This is why Shadow Shadow should have just been a one-game character and let it be. That's really how it should have been.
Or if they're gonna, or at least if they're gonna, bring Shadow back after SA2 somehow, at least make his character still good. That would have been another thing. Oh well, but even so, it's like, all right. Tune in next time, folks, because Sonic is in a final rush, and Shadow is on the final chase to get after Sonic before Sonic can dunk that emerald into the cannon. So join us next time when we get into the final levels with both Sonic and Shadow. We'll see you guys then.